back. Hold on while I move my microphone because I was super prepared for this. Today we are doing another one of our Recreating the Uberhood and Sims 4 videos. We did the Caliente sisters and now we need to do their condo. So this is the condo they're put in The Sims 4. They are living with their mom and dad Lothario, but obviously I said no ma'am and they are not here. And yeah, so I'm not going to do the whole condo just because I don't wanna. And there's nothing truly heinous or wrong with it, I don't think. That said, their rooms could reflect them a little bit better. I don't even know whose rooms are supposed to be whose here. Also, is there not a bed for Dawn? I mean, he's not here. I moved him out. Oh, he lives down there. Okay. So, I'm gonna say... what is with this color palette? We're gonna go with red for Nina, because her room was red in The Sims 2, and we'll choose this room for Dina, even though should she get the balcony? I think it would matter more to her and Nina would not care. So yeah, this will be Dina's room, which is gonna be more teal. So let's go ahead and why are we on an evening? We want daytime lighting, thank you. Also, I just realized it's called Sultry Springside. Okay then. So, can I pull up pictures of their original rooms? Can we see them? Can we see the pictures? Okay, I found an updated version. Don't want that. I was so prepared for this, clearly. Okay, there it is. Found it! Oh my god, their rooms were awful, I forgot. The whole thing was awful, but it's okay. They weren't, the house is honestly not that bad compared to what they were living in Sims 2. It's just the rooms need a little bit of work. So, Dina's room is very teal. There's a single bed, but it's very modern. So I will get rid of all of this. Because I know we like play her off as like super rich and everything, but like if you know, we're basing this on Sims 2, she wasn't super ritzy. Also, I just realized these doors to these bathrooms have windows. I take back everything that I said. This is a crime. Who the heck was like, yeah, we'll just put doors with windows in the bathrooms? Who hurt you? Like, for realsies, I would like to know. I think that's the right color. Because that's gross. That's gross. And in the bedrooms, like all of it. How come I can't... Sims 4, why you gotta be hateful? In The Sims 2, I could hold an item, but also press control and make the other items go away. I'm just gonna say that. Alright, I'll worry about the other doors in a minute. Okay. Lighting. This is so weird. You might have seen that, you might not have. Who knows? It's so weird having my microphone right here. This is where it's supposed to be, in all honesty. This is the type of, it's a Yeti microphone, so it's like, it's supposed to be here. I tend to push it further away from me so that I can have my keyboard right here. But I'm trying to be a better YouTuber-y person because I have much shame about the fact that things were crunchy for so long and I did not know. Because this is the society we live in. Ooh, yeah. Whoa, that was too quick. And also, I just feel like being better. It's stripy, like the wallpaper in The Sims 2, but I think this is a bit more of an elevated version of what she had. I'm not gonna give her blue carpet. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. That was also a crime. So let's get a bed. I don't know if I want to give her a really modern bed. At least like that. Like that was like 90s modern. Just ridiculous shapes for the sake of it. It will still go modern, just not like that kind of modern. All right, that's a possibility. I don't love it, but like I could live with it. I also don't love that, but like it is kind of right. Wait. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, and that's very Dina energy. Oh my gosh, hold on. This should just be on. This should just be on all the time. I'm offended that it's not. I do like a little bit of yellow, I think. And then her light was like a weird greeny yellow. So like I do enjoy that. No, that's not. It's not what we're going for. I do think that she would love a throw pillow. But I hate the pattern on those throw pillows. So we're not doing it. Although, as an aside, I will say a lot of people like dog the base game quite heavily. They're like, there's only a few decent recolors, and I just don't understand. I mean, I guess if you build hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of houses, maybe, but like, I don't feel like what comes with the game is that bad. Like, I don't even have that much CC installed. And true, it's because it's not really my primary game, but like, I just don't feel like I need it the way that I do in The Sims 2. I don't know. I hear Sims 4 players complain. And I'm like, but you got it so good. You can search for a color. I'm doing it right now. You just do that whenever you want, and no one will stop you. The Sims 2 says, it might not even be in the category you think it's going to be in. It's like, I'm not telling you to be grateful, but like, appreciation, maybe. Okay, so she had a big, ugly blue dresser. I feel like that's not her style. Like, it's so old-fashioned looking. Like, maybe that was just something left over from her childhood. Maybe it was something that was in the condo already, and she's just like, well, I don't want to buy a new one. Although that said, the bed is kind of... Am I going to do something heinous with the bed? I might commit a bed crime. I mean, I don't personally see it as a bed crime, but like, I have been educated that it's a bed crime to put beds in weird spots, but like my bedroom, bed's in a weird spot. Don't care, because like my bedroom's really long, and so like technically the bed is supposed to go like here, but then you've got like all of this space over here, and it's just super awkward. And I'm like, no. So my bed is by the door. Hold on, I know this is digressing, but it's like right here, because then there's like almost an L shape that way. It's super long, so I have this other area. Like, it just, I don't know, it's weird. It's a rental, but like, new builds are weird. Anyway, that is to say, I'm putting the bed in a weird spot. I don't care. Don't care. And she really doesn't have much else in her room. I think there's something on the wall, but I can't see it. I know that Dina has like masks on her wall, but or not Dina, sorry, Nina. But I'm not going to just leave her with this, and this is going to be her room, because that would also be a crime. We are not committing crimes against the Calientes. We're not doing it. We're not. We're being good people. As I say to my cat all the time, he is a good boy from a good family. He must behave. Which is actually kind of terrible, because to be honest, I am one of those people, I watch a lot of true crime, and I blame my mother, because like she's obsessed with it, and she also watched a ton of horror. Like when I was a little kid, I was watching Chucky, and I know some people say that, but like for realsies, I watched Chucky when I was 3, and so it doesn't really scare me, or I wasn't like scarred or anything, but I definitely enjoy the macabre, I guess. And like the true crime stuff, I know people get mad about it, and like fair, and like I definitely don't think it's okay to like harass families or anything. That's wild to me that someone thinks that that's in any way, shape, or form acceptable or appropriate. But like I do listen to it, like especially like old vintage stuff where like everybody is gone. There might be like grandchildren or great-grandchildren who didn't really know these people. It's interesting to me. Human behavior is interesting to me, but again, there should never be any harassing. I didn't even realize that was happening, and then like people were talking about why they didn't like it, and they're like, yeah, these people are calling families and I'm like, I'm sorry, they're doing what? They're doing what? And I was horrified, like super duper horrified. It's just apparently the people that I follow like aren't doing that, so I was just off in my little lane, unaware. I feel like this is too much teal, but like I also am really, really okay with it being too much teal. You know what we're doing? This is Calientes. They can be too much. It's okay. So yeah, this is me rambling. I'm so like, I played D&D today, and it's just got me weird in a good way. I thought I was going to DM, but I did not. I already talked about this in a different video though. Like, I'm just recording these in the same day. I really want this somewhere, but like, it does not go anywhere. It's huge. Can it go smaller? Ooh, she can go smaller. It looks so awkward though. Is that too awkward? Because I don't really want to put a picture between those. Like, that would be weird looking, but I don't know. I don't remember what I was talking about. True crime? I don't know where I was before that. This is just who I am as a person, apparently. My attention span is that of a gnat. And also, you don't need to know this, but like I have to know this, so I'm sharing it with you. I've got Bring Back My Girls. Just that part of the song stuck in my head. Like, it's been in my head for like 4 days. And of course my partner cannot appreciate it because he does not watch Drag Race at all. He's just like, what are you doing? I'm like, listen, you knew what you signed up for, okay? I am occasionally like this. Honestly, I also know I'm so scattered, but it's like not something that I really can talk a ton about on here. Just, I mean, I guess I could. Like, no one who knows me is watching this, and if they are, like, how the heck did you find me? Because I'm definitely not, like, I don't post. I know some people, it's the hustle culture. They're like, look what I'm doing. Go watch my channel. Go support me. And I'm like, no, you don't need to know this part of me. If you find it, fine. But like, then I know you looked for it. It's a different energy. It's not, so you shared that and I watched it and what are you doing? It's like, hey, I found you online. We don't have to talk about it, but like, thumbs up. Different energy. But yeah, family member has made a life decision and I didn't realize what that all entailed. And so now I am the owner of knowledge that I don't want to be the owner of knowledge. Like, I don't want to own this knowledge. Okay, I was going to do the cans, but like I'm sitting here thinking about it and like she would never have canned plants. She just wouldn't. She wouldn't. Although I guess my Sims 2 version does. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, like, again, I'm trying to be vague, but basically a very close family member is imploded their life, and that is their prerogative. You're not happy? Go ahead and implode your life. Like, none of my business, but they've been very cagey about the details. And I knew that this person had imploded their life over, because they were married and liked somebody else. And there's a lot of denial that that's what happened, but like, timelines don't lie. And again, I'm not here to judge people. Like, whatever. Like you didn't do it to me. I mean, it's not cool, but like, whatever. Not my business, not my problem. Like, you do you. I try not to judge people because I'm not in their shoes. I don't know. None of my business. So anyways, like, I knew that the life implosion had happened. I was aware of it. What I was not aware of was the person that they'd chosen to implode their life for was a felon, which, hey, people get into trouble. And like, I was assuming that this was like drug charges or like something that doesn't really harm anyone but the person who's involved. So it's like, I wouldn't say a victimless crime, but like somebody gets in trouble for possession of meth or whatever. Like, as long as they're not selling it to other people, they're just taking it because they have issues in their own life. So many people who do get addicted to drugs, like, it's not their fault. It sucks. It's a really difficult situation to be in. I have so much empathy for that, and I've experienced it in, like, a lot of family members, a lot of things like that. Like, it's been in my life. Like, I get it. I have not personally gone down that road, but I also acknowledge that I am predisposed to those sort of things, so I've just stayed away. I'm very lucky that I've been able to do that, but, like, I'm like couching this because I don't want people to ever think that I'm judging that lifestyle or behavior, or, like, I do understand life be rough, and I'm not judging that, but this person, that's not the issue that I have with them. I want to use this Tetris thing so bad, but she absolutely would not have that. So, again, this family member was vague about the details of their new partner's criminal issues. And again, none of my business. Like, whatever. Like, I'm not dating them. I did make some assumptions based on the fact that this family member was involved in their rehabilitation to society parole situation. So they're fully aware of the background. So I was like, oh, well, obviously this person is fully aware of the background. It can't be anything like crazy or morally reprehensible, I would say. Maybe that was my bad, making assumptions, but that's what I was thinking. And just recently, and this family member was also very, very careful about not saying the name of their new life partner, which I just thought was more carefulness than any, like, it didn't strike me as odd, just because, again, they were involved in their care at one point, so, like, I can see wanting to be careful. And yes, this did result in some firing of the family member, because you can't do that. And they didn't think that was very fair. I think that's incredibly fair, as somebody who briefly worked... I worked for youth, obviously, but, like, within the confines of the system, like, you can't do that. You cannot have that power dynamic. God, I'm like uncomfortable talking about this, but, like, it's on my mind, and, like, I haven't worked out how I feel about it yet. So, sorry. You're getting my real-time reactions here, but yeah, so they got fired over this. So, like, again, I'm like, it can't be, like, anything crazy, and I wasn't even thinking that, but then pictures were posted, and a name was finally, like, attached to this individual, and I'm nosy. I admit that about myself. I am a nosy human being. I'm like, okay, and so, like, go on their little social media and looking, and I'm like, huh. I did notice that the family member was, like, not attached in it. This person says that they're still single. They don't acknowledge my family member is anything. I was like, okay. Maybe they're just being careful, because, like, that's when I learned that this person, the family member had said, oh, the person that I fell in love with, the new love of my life, was dating somebody, and that person is who kind of told and got me fired, kind of thing. And I was like, oh, well, they were not wrong to do so, but whatever. Yeah, no. The person they ruined their life for was married, so 2 marriages got ruined. Just like, okay. And again, like, if someone's unhappy, fine, but, like, you shouldn't be cheating on people. That's not cute. It's not a cute look. Just leave. Like, no one's gonna stop you. You just leave, and then you can do whatever you want. And so I was like, okay, that's not great. Because again, this was explained to me very differently. But I'm trying not to judge. Just looking through, and then I'm like, I wanted to know what he got in trouble for. Just the energy that I was getting from certain posts and things like that. I was like, this doesn't seem like what I was thinking. And so, and the beauty of public everything. Yeah, I found out that this person, that my family member decided to, again, explode their life for better or for worse, has done some things. And I'm not gonna, again, I'm trying to be as cautious and careful as I can, because I don't know, I just am. But this person had done things that are upsetting. And now I just kind of own this knowledge, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. Does the rest of the family know this? Because I feel like people should be told this is not information. It was not anything against like kids or anything like that. Like, I just feel the need to say that. It was an animal cruelty incident, and also just a lot of other crimes upon crimes, which again, things happen. A lot of it was when this person was young. So like, I'm not going to judge somebody based on what you did when you're 20. Like, I'm not. But the animal cruelty incident was last year. And I'm really upset about it. Like, massively upset about it. Because again, this family member was involved in their rehabilitation, like, not a caseworker, but like involved in that way. I don't remember the exact job title, and it's kind of a weird it's like, she's not a therapist either, I don't know. But it just, they're aware. Like, they knew. They were fully aware of this and chose to do this anyways. And then chose to, like, downplay considerably the situation. And now is publicly claiming this person as their partner. You know, oh, I'm so in love. And also, this family member, since meeting this person, has changed dramatically, in my opinion. This family member, well, I mean, I'll just go. This is a woman, and she was very much a bit of a princess. And that's not a bad thing. Like, I don't say that in a derogatory, negative way. Some people just are. I am a house hermit. Like, I don't like to go outside. I don't like the great outdoors. I will never go camping. Not happily. I will go probably if, like, my partner asked me and really wanted to go, but like, it wouldn't be my first choice of activity. And yeah, she is a princess. She's always been very clean, very neat, very like specific about how things are. Always, even when she was really little, like if her shoe got dirty or whatever, like she would stop everything until she cleaned the shoe. And so she was just, like I said, just very well put together, you know, always has her makeup done, always just seems like she has everything together all the time. And like does not like outdoor activity kind of thing. Well, now she's going hunting, which nothing wrong with that. I lived in Montana, and that is part of life. If you eat meat, like, you can't be mad about hunting, but yeah, so like she went hunting, which she never would have done. Never, ever. I can't imagine this woman out in a field and getting up at like 2 a.m. to go hike in the mountains, to go. Hunting is hard. Like, I don't hunt, but I was around it because I lived in Montana, and like, hunting is hard. Hunting is very difficult. It is very challenging. It's not an easy thing. And she just went, and like she was saying, she enjoyed herself. I was not there. I can't verify the veracity of the enjoyment of the hunting experience, but like, she went hunting without question. She's vaping now, which she always used to complain about constantly, and now she's vaping. And then she was sharing messages that she was receiving from this person. This was over Christmas, and now with the knowledge that I have, just is even ickier. They're like, you better call me before you go to bed, but not like cutesy, like a little bit possessive intense. And I'm just like, okay, I guess she's happy and she consents to this situation. That's none of my business. Why can't I find a rug? Maybe something like that. But yeah, so like, I was uneasy, but now, like, with the knowledge of everything that happened, I'm just like, you can't just invite this person into all of our lives without informing us exactly what they've done. You can't just hand wave and just say, oh, it was just, a little oopsie, a little mistake. Kids make mistakes. This person was in their mid-30s when they did what they did. And I'm kind of angry. Like, they live in a different state, but like, we go on family trips all the time. Like, she has daughters that she's working out the custody of. Like, whether she likes it or not, by getting this new partner, she has invited them into all of our lives in some way. And and like, she has a dog too. And so I'm just like, I don't know. I'm really upset and uncomfortable, and I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I really can't do anything about it except what I'm going to do about it. And that's what's making me the most anxious out of everything is, I can't just, she's basically lied to everyone within the immediate family, and we're a small family. Like, there's not a lot of us. And so she really downplayed what had happened. And I suspected downplaying was happening, but again, not my business. I assumed, I should not have assumed, but I did. I thought it was a harmless, innocuous sort of thing that had happened, and I'm not going to judge somebody for that. But it wasn't, and now I'm judging. And I feel bad about judging, but I also don't feel bad about judging, because, oh my gosh. And yeah, so I have decided I'm going to tell, and that makes me nervous, because this family member is going to know that I told specifically. Like, even if they are not told that it was me, they're going to know it was me. And so, like, they might tell their little new partner, and that'll be awkward. And, like, it also might cause upheaval within the family of, like, when they find this out, they aren't going to be happy. So yeah, that's where I am. That's what I'm experiencing, and this is why I'm kind of a mess right now, is just, I know the right thing to do is to just tell. That's what it feels like. I feel like a little kid who's being a tattletale, but like, also, if this person was brought around my family and they were not informed, and what if somebody got hurt, or like, you just don't know what's going to happen, especially if there's what I suspect to be continued drug use, which again, very difficult. Not judging the drug use at all, but like, with the actions that have previously been described within the news, I'm not comfortable with any of my family being around this person without at least being aware of who they're around and who they have welcomed. I don't think that's fair to them. I don't think that that's right. I think that they should know, and then they can make a decision based on the facts. Like, and I don't like it, because like, I do feel like in most cases people like who are felons and who, like, the struggle is real, especially when it's crimes that people judge you for without it, like drugs. Like, people are really judgmental, and it's not fair, and it's not really right, I don't feel. But again, there are other factors that are making me feel like it would be wrong not to tell. I don't know. I guess I even called my mom, and I'm like, because I have a very splintered family, because yay, divorce. And she is not part of that particular family circle, but she knows of them because she was married to it at one point. And I was just like, hey, so what do you think? Because I didn't know what was right and what was wrong. And she was like, you have to tell them. Like, she doesn't even want me around this person, and I am a full-grown adult human being who has gone to anger management, so like, do with that what you will. And so yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. And so that's my tomorrow. That's what I get to do tomorrow, is I get to tell, and I don't want to do it. I'm really uncomfortable, and it makes me feel like a bad person. But I also would feel like a bad person if I didn't say anything. So it's like, ugh. This room is turning out way too cutesy, and I recognize that. Like, her room was very modern, but I think Dina would love florals. I think that the 2007 Dina maybe didn't love florals, but Dina of today would love florals. I kind of want to give her a more modern painting. I think this is a bit too cutesy, but like, that's okay. And yes, it's above the door and I don't care. I want to put something here, but nothing looks right. Maybe nothing looks right because I have to go be a tattletale. I don't like it. It makes me feel icky. It makes me feel like I'm judging somebody based on their past, but like also their past was last year. They are not a child. Like, and it's a serious thing. It's not just, and I know some people are like, drug crimes are serious. No, come on now. I'm putting that out there. I know I said I wasn't going to decorate the rest of the house, but I really want to include that. I don't know what else to use. Oh, that's my not so berry. I was like, why are these all separate? I don't know. I want something like this, but like not. If that makes any sense. That could be cute. It looks prestigious. Because I feel like her room, these walls are really high, but like, I don't want to lower them. I feel like her room represents her, but also her aspirations. It's like she wants to travel. Plants are very in right now, so keeping with the trend, she would have plants. She likes modern art. She wants to own like old vintage things. Cool sculptures. There's mirrors. Like, I feel good about that. I also realized how long this video is, so I'm probably going to end this here. We'll have to do Nina's room in a separate video. Thank you for coming to my inadvertent therapy session, but sometimes it'd be like that, especially in times like these. I don't know, I might change that. We'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and end this here, so thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please do give it a like. It really does help. Wish me luck. By the time this comes out, I will have had that hard conversation, because yay, being adults, so hopefully it turns out okay. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.